Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Working quickly here. McCarthy to throw for it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take over on his 5th interception of the season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Back now, pressure on its way. Oh, he put everything he had. He's got it deep downfield. He has the San Francisco touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds, past midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's a give up the middle. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Offense in the hurry up here. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Buying some time right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now it's 3rd and short.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back-to-back carries here. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. As a man, Justin Jefferson. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Back to the air, McCarthy. Catch is made in close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return coming from the 6. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 11. Caught, nice game left side. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Out to kick it away, here's Moody. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. We'll get this to Jefferson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Has it downfield, working the left. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Working quickly here. Play action on first down. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now it's McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. More from US Bank Stadium. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. Now McCarthy has it down close. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. No change to the call on the field. That play's going to remain a touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he is in for two. No one expected that fake as they lined up to kick it. And with it, they've taken the lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. He's going to field this at the 2. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. First and 10 coming up. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying the right side. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Offense in the hurry up here. Another carry for him. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
They'll try and punch it in. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 6. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed to his running back. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. From the shotgun, McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And 4th and 4 coming up. McCarthy to throw for it. He connects downfield on 4. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Going ground on 1st and goal. Gets in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. from the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The 49ers with a long ways to go for a score. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And after that drive, backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Now we're... Offensive timeouts, that's their first. On to punt on fourth down, it's Bradley Pinion. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Begins his return at the 16. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Vikings are going to take over from deep in their own side. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense up to the line fast. On play action now, McCarthy. He's on the move. He can run it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Motioning the tight end now. From the 40 on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They motion the tight end over. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. They're going play action. He beams one deep right side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength.
And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings grow their lead to 8. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They go play action on first. He lobs it deep middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Setting up a throw. He's looking deep once again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. That's the first down, and he's still going. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Another try following the sack. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Fits it through the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here. They go play action here. And he will score touchdown San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers take a slim 2-point lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Back to the air, McCarthy. Forced out to his right. And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 11. Finds a seam down the middle. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers tie this game up. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers take the lead on that successful kick. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Looking for a target. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now the Vikings will try once again for a 2-point conversion. He's throwing for it. Headed out right. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for two?
Well, they can tell this defense stops them. That answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate. But it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence. The offense is owning them.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Gets everything he has under this. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life, 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Third and long for him here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. 2nd and 10 now. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Well, we saw this before. Vikings offense out to try for two. Running back sent in motion left. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another two added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the two-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 27. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the... So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 32. And the 49ers first down.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Adoree Jackson makes the play.
This is a time with the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field. It starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. Racing down the left side. Hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings put up even more points in a win. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings continue piling onto this lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
First down, San Francisco.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. Throwing it again on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Pass play coming here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. First throw for the backup now. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stands.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Now a give left side. On the move into the red zone. Take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings keep running away with this. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Bronk.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle, kid. I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. He fields it from the 8. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They kick the running back in motion. Back now, pressure on its way. Dump off caught by his back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
First down, 49.
Here's a throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He'll throw again on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot at the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Into the hands of Kittle. Down the left sideline he goes. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. George Kittle, the touchdown! His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Working quickly here. Back to the well again. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They give it to him again. And they'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They send the tight end in motion. From the 23. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
An 8-yard loss on the play.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings approaching win number 7 on the year. They are now set for 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Caught near the goal line. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Vikings continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown.
The Vikings will line up for the...
They'll try to run it in. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. From his own end zone, here we go. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Now the Vikings will try once again for a 2-point conversion. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He rolls to his right. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
49ers, 45.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. Caught by his back. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. 1 play in, and already they're close to midfield. Play action on 1st down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Setting up the running back screen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. From the 26 on second down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's completed out to the right. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers cut into the lead by another point.
49ers 52.
San Francisco calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush, finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's third down now. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the...
Along the right sideline, there's space! And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Vikings continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Back to the air, McCarthy. Getting out to his left. And they aren't slowing down in the slightest. 2 more to their lead. Man, what a blowout we've got here. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.
What's that? Look out! What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Look out! What's that? What's that? Look out! Look out! What's that? What's that? Look out! What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Look out! What's that? What's that? Look out! Look out! What's that? What's that? What's that? Look out! What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Look out! What's that? What's that? Look out! Look out! What's that? 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 Look out! What's that? Look out! Look out! What's that? What's that? Look out! What's that? What's that?